families who lost their loved ones. 13 Heroes is a premium, award-winning line of spirits with the purest and smoothest liquid on the market. Please help turn tragedy into legacy by picking up a bottle of 13 Heroes at your local bottle shop or visit 13heroes.com. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
You ever wonder what happens to baseball bats when they break? Your friends at Gorilla Glue wondered too, and they decided to test Gorilla Glue to see if broken bats could not only be repaired, but actually used.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data, 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Before you begin your
behind the plate. Don't forget our Tire Discounters round trip or home run promotion offers Braves fans a next day instant savings on sets of select tires, plus a free alignment and a free oil change. The more homers the Braves hit, the bigger the deals at Tire Discounters. Learn more at braves.tirediscounters.com. Hurston Waldrip has the ball in his hands, and he's getting ready to go. 3-0 with a 1.02 ERA. He has struck out 17 and walked 5 in 3 games, which includes 2 starts. And he also took them out in that delayed game at Bristol Motor Speedway. And Nick Green, he has really had a quite the turnaround of the season, which started as the temperature started to warm at AAA and mechanical adjustments took shape.
Yeah, it's been good. And last year, he obviously struggled. We know that. Can you go into the offseason and make the adjustments you need to make? Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes you have to do it during the year, and that's what he's done this year. I love the pitch mix, too. It's a 6-pitch mix now. Of course, the splitter is the best pitch that he has. That's been a great pitch for him. A lot of swing and miss as well. But the cutter's been a huge pitch for him. The sinker he's added this year as well, and he didn't have to go to the 4-seamer quite as much, but able to mix and match with the slider and curveball also. It's been great these first 3 appearances.
Opponents are hitting just 1 for 21 against that split finger against Hurston Waldrip, 23-year-old out of Thomasville High School here in Georgia. Played his college ball at both Southern Miss in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Shout out Hub City. And then moving on to the University of Florida. 23-year-old stands 6'2", 210. He's in the home whites for the Braves, with the Braves in red, outlined by Navy across the chest and sitting atop the tomahawk. Navy caps with the red bills, and the White Sox wearing road gray pants with piping down the side, wearing their black tops again tonight. They've worn them all 3 games. Interlocking Sox logo on the left chest and numerals in white on the right side. Ready to go under the lights at Truist Park, and a wind by Hurston Waldrip. First pitch on the way, and it's pulled to the right side. Ozzie dives. It's off the heel of his glove and kicks into center field. 7:17 is the time of the first pitch. It's brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for real sweet brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. Mike Talkman with a leadoff single, and that brings hard-hitting Miguel Vargas to the plate. 13 home runs and 46 driven in for Vargas. He's coming off of a 2-hit game, scored 3 runs. Braves came from 7 down to win it last night. In the first pitch, fastball misses away, 1-0 the count. Right-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. Outfield straightaway here at Truist Park. It's 335 down the left field line, 400 to straightaway center, and 325 to right. In for a strike at 86. That was a slider that time from Waldrip. What makes the splitter so effective for him?
I think just being competitive with it. You don't have a lot of spin on it, so there's a lot of drop as well. Good arm speed.
Very patient. Lets it go with one on the pitch clock and a soft line drive up the middle. Ozzy got it off a short hop. Steps on second, throws to first. There you go. 4-3 double play.
Good job on the curveball. And go back to the split, though. He doesn't have to use it all the time. And that's the biggest factor. Can you throw strikes with other pitches to allow yourself to get to that split when you want that swing and miss or that weak contact? He's been able to do that as well. When he doesn't have to lean on it, that's the key to making that split even better.
Kyle Teal bats from the left side. First pitch fastball 98. Misses upstairs. They've dialed back the usage of that four-seamer. The velocity is legit, but having a hard time finding extra movement on it. Here's the 1-0. Goes off speed, misses with a curveball, and behind on the count to Teal 2-0.
And I think we, as a whole around Major League Baseball too, have gotten too interested in the four-seamer at the top of the zone. And the sinker plays, and I think that's been a huge help to Hurston Waldrip so far.
Here's the 2-0. Misses low with the curveball. 3 balls and no strikes to Teal. The rookie's homered 4 times. He's driven in 18.
It's had a monster series.
He's homered in both games of this series, doubling his season total. 3-0. Fastball inside. Again with the four-seamer, and that's ball 4. Puts Teal aboard and extends the inning for Lenine Sosa. Yeah, you mentioned the four-seamer and falling maybe out of love with it. He doesn't have a whole lot of ride to that four-seamer. And so while it is elite velocity, 97, 98, it's very hittable. And that first pitch at 97 misses outside. That's a sinker this time. So change the grip a little bit. Get some run, get some sink.
It feels a lot like Spencer Strider, too. And he was max effort, and he still is pretty high effort. But if you don't have that really good ride at the top.
Misses low and away with a four-seamer that time, 2-0.
Those mistakes can get hit. And just adding some sort of movement to get off the barrel has been huge for Waldrip.
Waldrip made 19 starts at AAA. He went 7-8 with a 4.42 ERA. Those numbers skewed because of a slow start to the season as he was changing his mechanics up. He's able to fit in a slider for a strike right down the middle, 2-1. And a big part of that was bringing down that leg kick a little bit.
More consistent. I say this all the time with hitters. Simplify things. If you're struggling, simplify it, and you have a much better shot of repeating what you want to repeat.
He struck out better than a batter an inning at Gwinnett. Ground ball to third, picked up by Nacho on the short hop, goes the short way to Ozzy at second base to end the inning. No runs, a hit, double play helped, a walk, and one man stranded. Through a half inning of play, White Sox nothing, Braves coming up.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m., I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1.
Your Atlanta Braves. Digging, grading, tilling, and mowing. All in a day's work with Yanmar, the tractor that works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at yanmartractor.com.
Hey Braves fans, this is Kelly Kroll reminding you to join me on the Buck Belue Show weeknights from 6 to 8 when the Braves are off, and Saturday mornings from 9 to noon on 680 The Fan.
87 degrees in a cloudy sky at Truist Park as we go to the home half of the first inning. White Sox nothing, Braves coming up. Braves fans, you can meet former Brave Peter Moylan this Friday between 2 and 3 p.m. at Take 5 Oil Change, 1305 Powers Ferry Road, Marietta. Get an oil change and an autograph. Nick, you going to swing by?
No, for the sake of Take 5, I hope people do. I see Peter enough. I don't need to see him outside of this.
You might need an oil change.
That'll be great. That'll be great.
Martin Perez getting the start for the White Sox. A veteran left-hander delivers a first pitch strike at 88 to Jurickson Profar, and a count 0-1 to Jurickson's got an 18-game on-base streak in which his OPS is over 1,100. Been homer happy lately and lays off one upstairs. Here's how the White Sox line up defensively in the outfield from left to right. It's Andrew Benintendi, Luis Robert Jr., and Brooks Baldwin. Get to the infield after the 1-1. Pulled foul down the third base line on the curveball. Curtis Mead getting the start at third base tonight. They go back to rookie shortstop Colson Montgomery. Lenin Sosa making his second consecutive start at second base. And Miguel Vargas at first with rookie Kyle Teal behind the plate. Martin Perez came off the 60-day IL for his last start. They thought his season was going to be over. The veteran delivers the 1-2, tap to the right side. Sosa comes around it, and with a bright green arm sleeve, gloves, and throws out Profar. There's one down. But Perez is back out there trying to finish strong, and well, that's the case with Matt Olsen. We learned before the game that Matt's suffering from a foot injury. He's making his 748th consecutive start for the Braves, or I should say overall, dating back to his time with the A's. And Snit talked about it before the game and said, I tried to talk him into taking a day off. First pitch strike to Olsen. The reliability that he has had and the production is awfully impressive, and a tip of the cap. I just don't know how bad he may be hurt. That one off the thumbs, little dribbler off the pitcher's glove. Bare hand at third, and the throw over is in time. And Meade is able to retire Olsen, who very gingerly ran down the line. And then he also didn't throw on the brakes anytime soon. He just kind of coasted. And there's no limp, Nick, but he doesn't look like a guy who's moving really well.
Yeah, certainly not ideal to try to have to leg out an infield single right out of the gate. We know Matt doesn't have the best of speed, but I do whatever I can to keep him in the ball game.
I messed up the number. 747th consecutive game for Matt tonight. Snit said, try to get him to take the day off, but he wouldn't. Something he can play through. First pitch smoked past the third baseman Meade and Ronald Acuna with a 2-out single. Ronald swing at the first pitch. He does that 41% of the time, and that time it paid off. Got a curveball right in the heart of the zone.
Yeah, and when you think about Perez and the pitch mix, he's going to mix things up, not going to throw real hard. The fastball is 88 to 92. He leans on the cutter a lot, but you're going to see some soft stuff mixed in there as well. And first pitch, curveball, middle of the plate. Ronald taking advantage.
Martin is happy that he got a second opinion on the elbow. He made a handful of starts in April and then saw a specialist who recommended Tommy John. That would essentially end his career. The second guy said, I think you'll be fine. First pitch, fastball to Marcell Ozuna, who takes it for a strike, 0-1.
An interesting last outing for him was a week ago. The velocity was up across the board about 1 to 2 miles per hour.
They rave about him in the clubhouse. He said that leadership is something he learned years ago. Pitches inside, 1-1. Came up as a rookie and had Adrian Beltre to show him the way. He told his manager, Will Venable, I may not be able to pitch, but I'm not going to leave the team. I want to be around to be a source for our young pitchers. And the offering misses low that time, 2-1.
I love that, too. And if you have a veteran presence, they can be around the team, even though they can't help on the field. There's so much they can add inside the clubhouse, and the guys that are engaging, wanting to do this, are hugely important for the team.
He's not had success against the Braves as Marcel fouls one back to the screen. In fact, he's never beaten Atlanta. 0-2 with a 9.69 ERA over 3 career starts. 6 feet even, 210 pounds. He's from Venezuela. Pitched against the Braves when he was with Pittsburgh in 24. Allowed 8 hits and 6 runs in 4 innings and a loss. Let's start Wednesday, just his second start since returning from the IL. Or pardon me, today after the Wednesday start. Marcel caught looking. A strikeout for Martin Perez to close the first inning. No runs, a hit. No errors and a man left.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah, I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H20.
See all their tractors online at yanmartractor.com. That's yanmartractor.com.
You won't be able to get through the football season unless you catch the latest news while you work. Lock in Shalini and Domino every weekday from 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan or the Fan app.
Scoreless top is second from Atlanta. Only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce is also the official hot sauce that I poured over my barbecue today. The Fox Brothers we had pregame was excellent. It's Louisiana hot. Bayou song. First pitch ripped to the right side and into Matt Olsen's glove. And Colson Montgomery doesn't wait around long. 1 pitch, 1 out.
It feels like all these young kids over in Chicago are trying to be aggressive early. We've seen some success as well. They've been swinging the bats pretty good over this first 2 games of this series. And if you find something middle early, they're hacking.
Roberts always aggressive early, lays off a first pitch fastball for a strike, 0-1. He swings at a team high 48% of first pitches he sees. Waldrip working quickly and a line drive into right field on that swing, handled by Acuna head high as he drifted back. 2 down.
And I love that approach, swinging early for a guy like Waldrip, a guy like Spencer Schwellenbach, those guys that can mix pitches and get off the barrel. If you can do that just enough, you're going to get some quick outs and have some quick innings.
Braves looking forward to an off day tomorrow after the conclusion of this one, and then the Mets will be in town for the weekend. White Sox hit the road tonight. The pitch, Andrew Benintendi takes 97 knee high inside, 1-0. Shading the lefty Benintendi to pull. Nacho is basically playing short right now, but shallow. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's a curveball from Waldrip. Throws a splitter more than anything. Split, cut, sink, slider, curveballs way down there at 14%. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. That was a splitter. And Benintendi wants some time and steps away from the batter's box. Primarily throws the curveball to left-handers. Here's the line on the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Chased that one off the plate. Went back-to-back splitters, and that was an efficient second inning for Hurst and Waldrip. No score as we move to the bottom of the second in Atlanta.
Ben Ingram here. Looking for a new truck and looking for a great deal? Of course you are. Well, I have a great deal.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
It's time, Bulls Nation. South Florida football opens the season against Boise State on Thursday, August 28th at 5:30 p.m. Tickets are available for as low as $25. Start the holiday weekend early. Visit usfbullstix.com or call 800-GO-BULLS today.
This summer, beat the heat and hydrate like the pros with Primo Brands, the official water of Major League Baseball. From Zephyr Hills to Pure Life to Saratoga. Sparkling, still or flavored, Primo delivers your favorite premium waters right to your door. Whether it's a few cases for the big game or 5-gallon bottles for the whole household, we've got you covered at water.com. With flexible delivery schedules, you call the shots. No heavy lifting, no last-minute store runs. Just cold, refreshing water when you need it. Step up to the plate and stay refreshed all season long. Order now at water.com for exclusive offers. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Do you know the following baseball slang? Today's phrase is Baltimore chop. Do you know what it means? Baltimore chop, a ground ball that hits in front of or off of home plate.
Tom, Nick, and Jay Chad at Truist Park, bottom of the second, scoreless. Michael Harris leads off for Atlanta. Martin Perez into the line, and the first pitch, low and away, 1-0. It's the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. If the Braves get a swipe this frame, then Amanda Martin will win $50 in free marathon gas cards. You can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting braves.com/stolen base challenge. Perez misses away 2-0 to the hottest hitter in baseball, Michael Harris II. 12-game hit streak, 471 average over that span. 2-0. Misses low and away, 3-0. Remember, in the first half, he was second worst among NL qualifiers and all of the big numbers since the All-Star break. He leads the National League in average, slugging, weighted runs created, and wins above replacement. 3-0. Caught the bottom edge, 3-1. Michael has been a second-half hitter over the course of his career, but he's taken it to new heights this season. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Change up that time, right over the top, 3-2. Wind is picked up. It's blowing left to right, and Old Glory in right center field is just kind of tumbling. See if it picks up any more as the hot dog wrappers start to float down towards the outfield. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on a changeup again. Took advantage of Michael's aggressiveness. Back-to-back strikeouts for Martin Perez.
Yeah, set up nicely, too. Got behind 3-0. Then he drops a sinker right down the middle, throws a changeup off that same slot for strike 2, and then goes pulling it away a little bit to get the chase for strike 3.
34-year-old Martin Perez now facing Ozzy Albies, who has owned him throughout his career. And Ozzy swings at the first and sends a high fly ball down the left field line, and that one stays foul. They kept thinking maybe the wind was going to push it fair. Ozzy is a sizzling 7 for 9 against Perez head-to-head with 2 home runs among those 7 hits and 2 doubles. Check swing, and he was kind of trying to get out of the way, and that one came off the handle for a strike. 0-2. Outfield playing Ozzy straight away. We're scoreless, 1 hit apiece here in the bottom of the second. Perez into the windup, the 0-2. Low and away, kicked up chalk in the opposite batter's box. Ozzy's average coming into the season, batting average is .230. That jumps 22 points against lefties. But the power has come from the left side against righties. 1-2. Chopped foul of third.
It just feels like Ozzy, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that wrist, but it feels like the power's been zapped a little bit. We know he still has more power in the tank. Even from the right side, you feel like he's not hitting the ball quite as hard as he's used to hitting it. Now that's gotten better in this second half.
1-2 on the way. Ground ball to third. Backhanded by Meade behind the bag. Strong throw across the diamond, and Ozzy retired 5-3. 2 up, 2 down. Sean Murphy coming up. First start this series for Murphy. Drake Baldwin had been behind the plate the first 2. 16 home runs. He's driven in 43 on the year. First offering is tipped into the catcher's mitt. 0-1. Murphy's trying to break out of an 0 for 20. The pitch up and away. He's due.
It's been rough, too. Now, he's had some walks over the last 3 starts, but a lot of swing and miss in that bat over this tough stretch.
1-1 on the way. Fouled straight back. A little off balance. 1-2. Martin Perez came up with the Rangers in 2012. Made 6 starts for Texas then. He's been around for a while.
Almost 6, well, actually, counting today, over 1,600 innings in his career.
Bounced to Minnesota for a season, 2 in Boston, and then returned to Texas, where he was an all-star with the Rangers in 22. Last year split between Pittsburgh and San Diego. 2-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. Did you play against him?
I actually played with him. I went back and looked at the numbers. I played with so many different guys, but in 2011, he was a 20-year-old in AAA. Only had 10 starts there, but
off speed, ground ball to shortstop. Colson Montgomery gathers it and takes care of Sean Murphy. A 1-2-3 frame. Martin Perez has allowed 1 hit through 2, and after 2 innings, we're still scoring.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Coming at you live from Auto Trader, here's New Car Energy.
They're searching inventory. You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. It's smarter car shopping just for
Find
you.
your next ride at...
Welcome back to Truist Park. Alabama State Marching Band serenading us between innings on HBCU night. That gets you out of your seat?
It did. It got me a little excited. I saw the yellow shirts in left center field. Didn't know I'd be treated to a concert, but I like it.
Brooks Baldwin leads off the inning, and the first pitch misses outside to Baldwin. 239 average with 8 home runs. 1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. No runs, a hit. No errors and one left on for both sides. Hurst and Waldrip into the windup. The pitch. Missed inside with the splitter. .3-0 with a 102 earned run average. Remember, he got that early wake-up call to get from Gwinnett up to Bristol for the Speedway games. Sinking line drive right center field. Gets down in front of Michael. Cuts it off and throws it back in. And it's a leadoff single, and that will bring Curtis Mead up.
Speaking of that Bristol game, that was actually wild. When they were able to call somebody up, it was not a pitcher, and then with the rain delay, they were able to call it a pitcher. And luckily for Waldrip, he got the early wake-up call, goes out and pitches great, and now he's in that rotation.
First offering to Mead, 97, right down the chute, 0-1. He had a couple of sluggish starts at AAA back in the early part of the season. In fact, in May, his first start of May, didn't make it out of the first. Check swing, and he went that time on a slider, and the count to Mead now 0-2. Then 5 1/3, 6 innings, 6 innings, 5 1/3, and he started to hit his stride. Had a tremendous trio of starts in July, or pardon me, in June, before then coming up in July. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up and out of play to the right side. In fact, his last AAA start against Durham on July 29th, 7 innings of shutout baseball. He struck out 8 and he walked 1. Only allowed 5 hits. 0-2. Swing and a miss. That was a splitter. And Nick, I know you've already mentioned this off air. It feels like he can manipulate that splitter and turn it into a couple of different types of pitches.
Yeah, last time out, probably his best start of his career, but he threw a lot of splitters in the zone, but it was almost like he was pulling the string on a straight changeup. And then when he wants that swing and miss, he can get that drop as he did there.
Back to the top of the order, Mike Tauchman. Tauchman singled his first time up. And a first pitch strike, 0-1.
It is wild sometimes to see him be able to manipulate that splitter a little bit, where you can go to both sides, where it drops left and right.
Throw over to first to Olsen to keep Baldwin near the bag. He's 4 for 4 on the bases this year.
It's gotten mighty dark here.
Yeah, some menacing clouds out beyond the hotel and the other buildings in right center field. Keep my fingers crossed and my toes. 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one caught Murphy. It was at tip, had to have been tipped. And now some lightning striking way down the right field line in the distance. Another look. That was a splitter that caught Murphy after the carom in the right thigh. Ouch.
Remember yesterday, Caro got beat up pretty hard behind the plate, and Murph already getting beat up early in this one.
Olsen holds Baldwin. It's a White Sox team that likes to run. They've been aggressive in many elements of the game. 0-2 on the way. Popped up left side, and that one will find the seats over the screen. I mean, I thought, speaking of aggressive and kind of thinking outside the box and playing that way, in the 7th inning, Edgar Caro picked off Nacho Alvarez with a pick behind him at first base. Things did not look good for the Braves at that point. Throw over to first, no tag. Caro leads the American League in pickoffs. Was his 8th of the year. Waldrip delivers the 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Ozzie squares it up, shuffles a second for one. Back to first. And Nick Allen and Ozzie Albies turn to second double play of the inning, of the game, I should say, for the Braves. It's 4 over the last 2 starts for Hurst.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
It's time, Bulls Nation. South Florida football opens the season against Boise State on Thursday, August 28th at 5:30 p.m. Tickets are available for as low as $25. Start the holiday weekend early. Visit USF Bulls Ticks.
Keep you up to date on what really matters to you. Make Chuck and Chernoff part of your routine weekdays from 2 to 6 on 680 The Fan, or tell your smart speaker to play 680 The Fan.
8-9-1 due up for the Braves. Nacho Alvarez leads off in a scoreless game in the third. You need all the energy you can get for game day at Georgia Power. We know that energy costs are an important part of every budget. We're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference so you can save energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. First pitch changeup in for a strike to Nacho Alvarez. Batting in the 8th spot. And this one off the hands. Blooper to left center field. Racing back Montgomery. Won't get there. Bloop single for Nacho Alvarez. And, well, Nacho's playing time may continue. Brian Snitker telling us this afternoon that Austin Riley made a trip to Philadelphia to visit a sports hernia specialist.
Yeah, that's interesting. Originally, it was the abdominal pain, and he comes back and has to go back on the IL for the same thing. And now maybe we have some answers now if that's the case. Looks like he could miss the rest of the year. We don't know that. We have to wait to hear what the doctor says.
Nick Allen tries to drop down the bunt. Picked up in foul territory by Teal, who was trying to get a double play turn. And the count 0-1. Nick's second in the National League in sacrifice bunts with 8. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs. Talking with Snip before the game about Michael Harris's bunt attempt with the bases loaded last night. And he chuckled when the media asked him. He said, well, you have to go ask Michael. I don't know what that was about. Pitch was upstairs.
I mean, Michael said he thought that was the best move for the team, and I get that and I appreciate that. But you're the best hitter in the game and the best hitter on this team right now. I want you swinging the bat. Fortunately, the Braves are able to get through that and get the W.
Meade in on the grass at third. The bunt popped up, pushed to the right side, and Perez handles it running across the first base line. Failed bunt from Nick Allen. 1 down.
It looked like Nick was trying to push a little bit instead of just going ahead and sacrificing and squaring around. Ends up chasing a pitch at the top of the zone. Anything up in the zone is tough to bunt on the ground.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Grounded out to second base to start this game for Atlanta. They'll score 2 hits apiece in the first offering to Profar as a curveball in for a strike. Pretty good series, 4 for 9. Of those 4 hits, 3 of them have left the yard, and he's driven in 7. Perez kicks and comes home. Fastball held by Teal to sell it. Gave Morales behind the plate in this one. No balls, 2 strikes. Martin Perez Sends a throw over to first. They'll push Nacho back. By the way, the hit for Nacho Alvarez, just his second against the lefty this year. He's now 2 for 15 against Southpaws. Held on by Vargas. 0-2. Strike 3 called. Sinker up in the strike zone. Strikeout number 3 for Perez.
And Perez has been so good so far at mixing pitches. He's been good at throwing in, and this sinker starts inside and just hits the brakes and locks Profar up.
So here's Matt Olsen. Tried to beat out an infield chopper his first time up. A 1-5-3 ground out. Went off of Perez's glove. First offering. Catches the edge for a strike. 0-1. A four-seam fastball. Dave O'Brien reports that Matt's dealing with a sore toe. Snitker said it happened while running out that double last night. In the lineup for his 747th consecutive game. 0-1. Miss low. Talk to Snit about him being able to write Olsen's name into the lineup every day. And as you can imagine, that is a great security blanket for a manager.
Well, the biggest part of it is that he produces at a high level. And when you can put a guy in there every single day and they produce, makes your job pretty easy as a manager.
Leading the league in doubles. 1-1. Popped him up left side. Olsen won't leave the batter's box. This is in foul territory. Teal makes the catch after shedding the helmet. And the Braves have a leadoff man aboard but can't do anything with it. No runs, a hit, no errors. One left. Quite a change of pace from the offense.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1/8/2025.
Weeknights from 6 to 8, right here on The Fan.
Braves and White Sox scoreless. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Atlanta Braves radio network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Top of the fourth inning from Truist Park in Atlanta, and a first pitch strike from Hurston Waldrip to Miguel Vargas, who's riding a 5-game hit streak. Vargas bounced into a double play in the opening inning. 0-1 on the way. Missed inside that time with the slider, and a count 1-1. Your fingers still crossed?
Yeah, I actually just looked at the radar.
Don't do that. I was doing the same thing. Waldrip delivers the 1-1, grounded to the left side, coming straight at it is Alvarez, skips as he throws, and he retires Vargas. 1 down. That'll bring Kyle Teal up, lightning flashing way beyond the center field scoreboard straight away. I hope we can keep going, but I'm just thinking about how well Hurston Waldrip is throwing the baseball right now, and any sort of delay would ruin that rhythm for him and may aboard his outing.
I certainly don't want to see that. I love the way he's throwing the ball. He's in rhythm. Martin Perez is throwing the ball pretty well also, but just crossing fingers, double fingers, it doesn't rain.
That first pitch misses outside to Kyle Teal, the rookie catcher. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is making Braves country clean car country all season long. Here's a 1-0. Low and in. If Hirsch and Waldrip pitches a scoreless fourth tonight, Tidal Wave will offer half off their Best Wash membership tomorrow. Learn more at TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves. Shading the lefty to the right side. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Right through 95.
Came out of his shoes.
Yeah. Waldrip was very careful with Teal his first time up, ended up walking him. And now the 2-1 catches the lower edge, the time with the curveball.
He's been pretty careful in this at-bat, too. First two pitches were splitters. And he has to throw a strike in a 2-0 count, fastball middle, and then dots a curveball down and away.
Two balls and two strikes, the pitch. Chopped foul right on top of the plate. Teal was 2 for 5 with a home run last time out. Drove in 4. He's having a really good road trip for this White Sox team, which started their vacation in Kansas City. He's 6 for 15, couple of home runs. Low and away, full count. Outfield shading, but just a hair the opposite way. Here's the wind and the payoff. And the lefty takes strike 3 at the top of the zone. 2 down now in the 4th inning. Strikeout number 3 for Hirsch and Waldrip.
And that's the split that doesn't have that downward movement. Just kind of pull the string at the top of the zone. Looks like it's going to be high and drops right about the belly button.
So it's almost like one of them is a straight change and the other one's almost like a knuckleball.
That's what it kind of feels like.
First pitch over the inside edge for a strike to Lenin Sosa. 0-1 to Sosa. He bounced into a fielder's choice to close the first. That'd be a race against the clouds to try to get through 5. The pitch in for a strike. Gabe Morales has given the top of the zone to the pitchers. Both of them have taken advantage of it. A light show. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball pulled foul. Here's the Waldrip sitting at 44 pitches. Sosa has seen back-to-back splitters for strikes. Here's the 0-2. Does he go back to it? Missed low that time with a splitter. Sosa didn't chase it.
And I love that pitch, but the other pitches are really good too, and I think they could set that split up. When you look at the outings early, the first 2, the curveball split played well off each other. Last time, slider split played well.
Pulled foul just past the Sox dugout near the camera well where the grounds crew has gathered. They're in their starting blocks.
Can we just send them back in?
I wish. Time granted to Sosa. Lenin Sosa has hit a career-high 17 home runs this season. Waldrip delivers the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the splitter. A bevy of them. It's a perfect frame in the 4th for Hirsch and Waldrip. We go to the home half. White Sox nothing, Braves nothing.
When you need a lawyer after an auto accident, don't just choose any legal team. Make the right call.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class.
680 The Fan or the Fan app.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leads off the 4th inning, and the first pitch to Ronald is in for a strike. 0-1. No runs on 2 hits for both sides. And the only electricity has been in the clouds so far. Quite a departure from the first 2 games of this series. The pitch to Acuna over the inner third for a strike. 0-2. Hey, today's a clean inning car wash celebration day at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Stop by and get half off their Best Wash membership for the first month. Braves country is clean car country thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. 0-2, low and in. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for more information.
Might need a car wash after tonight.
Yeah, you're going to drive through some puddles on your long drive home tomorrow. Jay, Chad, and I both beat you by about 25 minutes.
Don't say drive home tomorrow. Tonight.
I'm sorry, I meant tonight. Pitch is low to Ronald, and the count 2-2.
Do not
foreshadow. That's not funny. It'll be Ronald, Marcel, and Michael Harris II here in the 4th inning. Martin Perez for the White Sox. Thought his season was going to be over. The 2-2 pitch is low. In the dirt, gets to the backstop, now full. Good thing he got a second opinion. I was listening to an interview with him earlier today, and he said, quite frankly, this is probably going to be the career. Especially if he was going to have to go under the knife again. So he's got a new lease on it. Here's the payoff. Chopped foul off of Ronald's left shin. Hope it caught that shin guard or the knee pad.
Never feels good.
He's got a shin guard, bright yellow, with red trim on the left ankle that covers the top of the foot with a flap. And he's got a knee pad that's got flaps above and below it. And it hit the one spot on his left leg between mid-thigh and toe that's not covered. Here's the 3-2. Out of play to the right side.
I never understood with the shin guard, if it's going to cover the front, usually when you swing and you foul a ball off your shin, it's going to be on the inside part of the shin, and that's where the less, I guess, hard part is. It's that soft part on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where I hit him.
3-2 pitch is muscled into center field. Luis Robert Jr. drifts to his right and makes the catch. 1 down. Would you just maybe twist it a little bit if they didn't make a better one?
That's what I was about to say. I don't know if you could twist it because it fits like it fits. But where you foul most balls off is on the inside part of the shin.
You just gave somebody a great idea to make millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Mold one for the inside. Here's Marcel Ozuna, and he looks at a strike. 0-1. Marcel swings at the first pitch only 18% of the time. 20 home runs, 60 driven in. 3rd in the circuit with 82 walks drawn. A fastball up and in. 1-1.
Martin Perez has been pretty good at moving the ball to both sides of the plate so far, standing guys up with the fastball cutter in and trying to go back away.
Here's the 1-1. High fly ball deep into the left field corner. That'll get down and ricochet off the fence. Ozuna racing for second. The throw is wide, and it's a one-out double into the left field corner for Marcel. And the Braves have a runner in scoring position for the first time tonight.
That ball was touched, too, and Perez went cutter up and in to try to stand him up, try to go curveball away. Ends up leaking over the middle a little bit too much, and Marcell Ozuna does what he does, barrels balls up, and the Big Bear is on second base.
You don't think Michael Harris is going to bunt, do you?
I do not.
Big opportunity for the Braves here in the fourth inning of a scoreless game. First pitch to Harris, offering misses low, and the count is 1-0. It was 108 miles an hour off of Ozuna's bat. Short lead at second. Perez checks him and comes home and delivers a fastball, a sinker, the bottom of the zone for a strike, 1-1. Michael hitting .259 coming into this one, just .242 against lefties. Lefty-lefty matchup here. The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, off the back of the mound. Montgomery, the shortstop, to the right side, gloves and retires Harris. Good enough to advance Marcel to third. 2 down. Coastal Montgomery makes it look easy, huh? The rookie's got some range.
Good looking player. Number 71 overall prospect coming into the year, and they've got quite a few top 100 guys. He's one of them.
He was going to play basketball at Indiana University. Instead got drafted by the White Sox. Here's Ozzy Albies. Check swing on a pitch upstairs. 1-0. Former Hawks coach Mike Woodson said, we got a spot for you if you want to hang up the spikes and put on the sneakers. Ozzy 7 for 10 all time against Martin Perez. 1-0. Low and away. Ozzy grounded out to third. Back in the second, he's 0 for 1 tonight. No runs, 2 hits for the Sox. No runs, 3 hits for the Braves. Marcell Ozuna 90 feet away from the lead. Tapper up the middle. Montgomery ranges to his left. Scoops, couldn't pick it up. Drops it on the dirt. Just his 5th error of the season, and it brings home Ozuna. Braves lead at 1-0.
We've seen this defense struggle in this series, too. Slow hit chopper from Ozzy. Montgomery tries to come through this and almost stops a little bit, gets off to the right side of his body instead of left side, and hits the heel of the glove. The defense has to get better if the White Sox want to win games.
Came into second to last in the American League in both fielding percentage and errors. E6, no RBI for Ozzy. And Sean Murphy stands in. Murphy takes the first pitch out of the strike zone, 1-0.
But I go back to the Braves and this run they're on where the offense has been really good. They're putting the ball in play consistently.
Popped out of play, 1-1.
If you can cut down on the strikeouts, make the defense make plays, they have some speed, too, that can put pressure on the infielders. You're going to see more mistakes made and more runs scored.
It's a big contrast between these two organizations right now. Defensive efficiency, pitches inside to Sean Murphy, turned him around a little bit, 2-1. Braves have only committed 44 errors on the course of the season. White Sox nearly a third more. They're pushing 80 now. 2-1 inside, 3 balls and a strike. Murphy grounded out to short his last time up. Hitless in his last 21. Perez sends a throw over to first. Ozzy goes back standing up.
You look at those infield errors, too. Yesterday, that big comeback, was started by an error at shortstop as well.
Yeah, they played a couple different shortstops. That was Mydroth yesterday. Strike called. And remember, going back to game one of this series, Montgomery started at short, but he left the game in the later innings, aggravated his side, and he's out there at short just kind of twisting the trunk around a little bit. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. That'll get the Sox out of the inning, but not before their mistake helps out the Braves. A run on a hit with one error and one left.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The Gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025 compatible device.
Tom, Nick, and Jay Chad from Truist Park, where the Braves cling to a 1-0 lead as we move to the top of the fifth inning. Northside Hospital, for a healthier future together. Look to Northside. Colson Montgomery committed the error in the previous half inning. He leads off the fourth and fouls one back. Pardon me, the fifth, fouls one back. 0-1. Waldrip has been efficient through his innings tonight. Misses low and in with the splitter. 1 ball, 1 strike. 12 pitch first, 7 in the second, 12 in the third, 16 in the fourth. Popped up left side out of in foul territory, racing over there Nacho, and he won't get there in time. It did come down, dropped on the track. A bunch of air underneath that pop-up.
Nacho's playing kind of where the shortstop would be, so it's a long run for him. But as far as Waldrip being efficient, it helps when you have different pitches. You can get ground balls on, get those double plays. He's got 2 of those on the day. And it helps you get deep into the ball game, having all those different weapons.
1-2. Swing and a miss. There's the splitter. And it's the 3rd consecutive strikeout for Waldrip.
And that's the really good one, and the one that has really good depth on it. Feels like he can get swing and miss on that split anytime he wants.
And now Luis Robert Jr., who is 0 for 1 with a line out to right field. Waldrip takes a deep breath, slides into the windup, the pitch. Got a strike at the bottom of the zone. Another split finger for Waldrip. He's had that pitch throughout his college career. 0-1 pitch is lifted into shallow center field. Michael Harris races in but won't get there in time. When Hurston was at both Southern Miss and then Florida, it was a split finger that had the scouts drooling, that paired with a high velocity but not great control fastball in the upper 90s.
But you look at potential, and I think anybody that has that kind of stuff, especially that kind of weapon as a secondary pitch, at worst case would be a high leverage bullpen arm.
And you mentioned the spin earlier in the broadcast, and that's where that stands out. Robert running. The pitch is low. The throw to second is in time. Tag applied by Nick Allen on the backside as Robert went in head first. And he's thrown out for the 8th time this season. Luis Robert now 31 of 39 as Sean Murphy delivers a tailing fastball to second.
Continues to do a great job behind the plate. If you give him a shot, he's going to throw you out.
The pitch was a curveball that was in for a strike. And now the wind and the 0-1. Missed outside to Benintendi. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Attendi struck out to end the second. 95 out of the strike zone. 2-1 now to the veteran and former All-Star. 2-1 on the way. Into the second level on the left side. 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, an error for the White Sox. A run on 3 hits, no errors for the Braves. Benintendi with a swing and a miss on an 86-mile-an-hour split finger. And it's another strikeout for Waldrip. That ends the Sox chances in the 5th. The game is official. We go to the home half. Braves 1, White Sox nothing.
If you're looking to earn more on your hard-earned dollars, my friends at Georgia's Own Credit Union can help.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The Gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025 compatible device board.
Download the Fan app now.
Nacho Alvarez will lead off the 5th for Atlanta. Braves lead the White Sox 1-0. Martin Perez misses low with his first offering. How about that throw from Sean Murphy to catch Luis Robert Jr. stealing? It's our Truist play of the game, brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. 1-0 misses low. Leaders in banking, unwavering care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. Nacho Alvarez has not put together good numbers against lefties on the season. Perez wants time. He's trying to do some maintenance in front of the rubber, scratching away at some of the clay. Nacho now 2 for 15 against left-handers.
I love that he's getting that playing time. We can evaluate him a little bit better this year.
2-0 on the way, and he swings and pops this one up to the right side. Vargas waits for it to come down, finds his leather. 1 out.
He's done such a great job at third base, and the bat's coming around a little bit. We know contact-oriented. Where's that ceiling? Where's that floor for Nacho? Again, I like the idea of getting him out there and running him in that everyday lineup to see what we have.
Nick Allen tried to bunt his way aboard the first time and actually tried to lay down a sacrifice, but pushed it into a pop-out. Corners are in against him, and he swings at this one and sends it to shallow center field. Robert coming in, has time, makes the catch. Did you know that the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves and is made with peppers, vinegar, and salt in perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste better? Now you do. It's Louisiana Hot. Bayou song.
B-A-Y-O-U.
B-A-Y-O-U. Bayou. Here's Jerks and Profar. Well, it's a shame he wasn't available for most of the chunk of the first half of the season as he tickles this one foul up the third baseline, especially relative to the lack of production the Braves got from the left field position.
And he's showing you exactly what Alex saw in him to give him that multi-year deal. The patience, the ability to get on base, the power.
And he sends it a mile high to left field. Benintendi drifts in, makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 framework by Martin Perez. Well, Ryan's hits, errors are men left down. We got 5 complete. Braves 1.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah, I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
We just kind of knew from the beginning that we were family.
They showcased a sense of love that I never had before. I mean, he's not only my parent, he's like my best friend.
At the end of the day, it's all been worth it. I wouldn't change a thing about our lives.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Long gone are the days of waiting to be seen in a doctor's office only to have that awkward conversation with your healthcare provider. WISP gives you access to sexual and reproductive healthcare from the comfort of your home. Get treatment for BV, yeast infections, UTIs, and much more delivered directly to your home or ready for pickup at your local pharmacy in less than 3 hours. The best part? WISP is discreet, convenient, and you don't need medical insurance to receive care or prescription medication. Visit us today at hellowisp.com.
Big moments or small moments, they all deserve great style. Our over 800 stylists are here to help you look and feel your best. Visit your local Maurice's to find fashion fit for you, with a little help from us.
Epic views, waterfall mists, summit sunsets. It's all better outside. And with All Trails, you can discover the best of nature with over 450,000 trails around the world. Download the free app today and find your next adventure.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang.
And a 1-2 up for the White Sox. Braves lead 1-0, top of the 6th inning. Napa is a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves with America's largest network of parts and care. Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. Both of these teams have a day off tomorrow. Braves welcome the Mets Friday. White Sox head back home to the south side. First pitch low, 1-0. There's a reason behind this line of questioning, I promise, but what do you think of when you think of Ken Griffey Jr.? Pitch outside, 2-0.
The old T that he used to endorse. That's the first thing I think of.
Really?
Yeah. I was a kid at the time, and kind of what I remember.
Swing and a miss, 2-1 now to Brooks Baldwin. Okay, let's narrow the focus here. What about uniforms? Like when you picture Ken Griffey Jr. as a big leaguer, it's got to be the first one.
Blowing
right?
a bubble, hat backwards.
Pulled foul to the right side. I mean, he was an all-star 3 times with the Reds.
I do remember that, but didn't he get hurt there and then
he got hurt up against the fence?
Started early on in that tenure was Cincinnati was pretty good, and then the injury kind of derailed that.
Here's the 2-2 to Baldwin. Miss low, full count. The reason I ask is because the Twins, with an off day tomorrow, then host Minnesota over the course of the weekend, and on Sunday, final game of that Twins series. Here's the payoff. It's lifted into left center field, and Michael Harris, the second, into left center, makes the catch. The Sunday promotion for the Chicago White Sox is Ken Griffey Jr. bobblehead night.
How long was he there?
He was there in 2008. He played in 41 games.
All right, now we're reaching.
I feel like that should be illegal.
If he got his 3,000 hit there, okay, I get it, but.
First pitch is a soft line drive to left field over the head of Nick Allen, and Curtis Mead as a single for the White Sox. That is hit number 5 tonight for the visitors.
Didn't Ichiro get his 3,000th hit in Miami or with Miami? Is that accurate?
It does not sound right, but I don't doubt you.
Because he had less than 3,100 hits here.
Here's Mike Tauchman, and the first pitch is blown away. Yeah, you're right. In fact, it was a triple. Got it with the Marlins in 2016.
So, okay, I could see a bobblehead for Ichiro if you're at Miami.
And you put 3,000 underneath there, or maybe his hit total. 1-0 pitch is waved at 1-1. Braves with the 1-0 lead, 1 out, top of the 6th inning. One from Waldrip is swung on and missed. And the count now 1-2. Griffey was traded from the Reds to the White Sox in a deadline deal in 2008. Lightning and thunder off in the distance, a time called by Tauchman. He was trying to play on the team that he thought would have a good chance to make it to the World Series that year. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Missed low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So they decided to split what was left on his deal. But I feel like a bobblehead is a bit of a stretch.
I would certainly agree.
Waldrip has really slowed his delivery, the 2-2. I mean, his tempo at least, and it's pulled foul on the first base line.
We talk about Waldrip's stuff and how good it is and the weak contact and all of that, but he's done a tremendous job of varying the looks, preventing the stolen base, and I think that's very important for this club moving forward. Too many stolen bases given up on the year.
2-2. That's low, full count.
That White Sox team with Griffey on there had some pretty good players. Pierzynski,
Konerko, yeah,
Orlando Cabrera, Nick Swisher, Jermaine Dye, Jim Thome.
3-2. Runner goes, pulled foul on the first base line. Count full to Mike Tauchman. Yeah, you got it. Congratulations, guys. We just picked up Hall of Famer. We got to find somewhere to put him. Hey, Swisher, can you play first? Infield playing him to pull. Here's the 3-2. Into the seats on the left side. King Griffey Jr. is now a sports photographer.
A lot like Randy Johnson, although he's a nature photographer, among other things.
3-2 pitch is foul back. I didn't know Randy would. I thought they were both doing sports. Randy's more of a nature guy?
Randy's got a lot of safari pictures, and he does some photos of bands and things like that as well, concerts. And
is he still trying to make up for the pigeon? Is that why he's doing nature?
I know he does sports as well, but I know that's kind of where he started.
3-2 on the way. Grounded foul of the first base line again. All runs on 4 hits, an error for the White Sox, a run on 3 hits for the Braves.
Long at bat, pitch number 11 of the at bat coming up.
Talkman is 1 for 2. He bounced into a double play his last time up. We'll take another one of those. The pitch. Runner goes, and it's driven high and deep to right field. Acuna drifting back. Wind is going to knock it down, and Acuna hauls it in on the warning track. 2 down. Did you see Ronald deke the crowd in Cleveland on the fly ball last weekend?
I did. He's gotten me a couple times, especially if you're watching TV. Like, from here, we can see it. It's fine because we can see the trajectory of the ball. But on the TV, it's like, okay, is that a homer? Are you deking us? What's going on? He's been doing this a lot lately.
What was that, a 12-pitch at bat?
I think 11. Is that right? But either way, as long as he catches the ball, I don't really care.
Right. Sean Murphy's having an extended conversation with Waldrip, buying some time. Sean's really been helpful for this entire Braves pitching staff, and you would imagine specifically some of the youngsters.
It goes back to like a Michael Harris in center field. When he struggled, he's still playing great defense. When Murph is struggling with a bat, he's still very, very important for that pitching staff.
Miguel Vargas is 0 for 2. Grounds it to third. Nacho scoops it up. Goes to second for the shorter one. It's the second time he's done that to end the inning. Fielder's choice closes the 6th. No runs a hit, no errors, and 1 left. Middle of the 6th, the Truist. Braves 1. White Sox nothing.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
If you build a relationship, then it becomes easier. If you build trust, becomes easier.
Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy.
It doesn't matter if the headline is about the Braves, the Atlanta sports scene, or the college football world. Trust me, Home Team Brandon League, weekday morning, 6 to 10, on the Locker Room on 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Matt Olsen leading off the 6th inning for the Braves. It's a 1-0 Atlanta lead over the White Sox. It's a Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. If the Braves hit a home run this inning, Calvin Miller from Roberta, Georgia will win $1,150. First pitch to Matt Olsen is inside. If you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 from the Georgia Lottery, visit 680thefan.com/Georgia/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery, today could be the day. 1-0 to Olsen. That's low. 2 balls and no strikes. Mets sitting on 19 home runs. Last night, 4 for 5 with a pair of doubles. His 8th career 4-hit game. And his first in the last couple of seasons. Riding an 11-game on-base streak. Here's the 2-0. Skips across the plate. 3-0.
That on-base streak, too, hitting over 430 over that span. Not a ton of home runs. The home run ball hasn't been there lately, but the base hits certainly have.
Time to check the SIA National League scoreboard, brought to you by SIA LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. Phillies lost their ace within the last week, in for a strike to Olsen, but they put together arguably one of their best series ever by beating the Mariners today 11-2 and pulling off a sweep that capped off a series in which the Phillies had their most hits in more than 25 years. In for a strike to Olsen, and their most strikeouts by the pitching staff since at least 1900. 21 hits Monday in the opener, 20 in the finale. Trey Turner had 5, Schwarber had 3, including his NL leading 45th home run. Olsen goes down swinging. One down in the 6th. And Ronald Acuna Jr. due up. Gabe Morales was talking to the Sox as they threw that ball around the horn. And while they're throwing it around, Will Venable decided he's going to come out. That would be the end of the line for Perez. He exits with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Atlanta with a 1-0 lead over the White Sox in the finale of this 3-game series. It's an arrow caught to the bullpen.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Power.com/myenergy to learn more.
Don't miss an incredible lineup of Braves giveaways this season, including bobbleheads, collectibles, and a replica jersey. Visit Braves.com/promos to see them all.
This is Buck Ballou reminding you to look for my podcast, Buck's Beat, twice a week on the Fan app or subscribe to the feed at 680thefan.com.
One out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Right-hander Jordan Leisure on for the 52nd time of the year, 4-6 with a 4.27 ERA, 3-pitch mix, 4-seamer slider split. We saw him on Monday, 2/3 of an inning of no-run baseball.
Starts with Ronald Acuna, and the first pitch fastball at 96. Upstairs, 1-0 to Ronald. One nothing Braves, and Ronald fouls one straight back. Makes his way back to the dish. Our team Perez put together 5 1/3 innings of 1-run baseball. Leisure delivers and tugs that one low and away.
Really good start for Martin Perez. Went 66 pitches last time out. Goes 74 here today.
2-1. Foul back towards us. But he's pretty good. He got that. Pretty happy he got that second opinion, huh?
Yeah, and I think the White Sox will be too. He signed a 1-year, $5 million deal for this year. Now there's a $1.5 million buyout, so it becomes 1 year, 3.5 if they pick up the mutual option for next year, which is $10 million. But whether they do that or not, I don't know. But it's a nice veteran presence.
2-2 pitch is swung on a miss, 97-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 down, and Marcel coming up. The lone run that Perez allowed today was unearned, so 5 1/3, 3 hits, 1 run, no walks, 5 strikeouts.
Kind of refreshing seeing somebody throwing 88 to 90 miles an hour, being able to locate, change speeds, and stay off barrels.
Marcel swings and misses at a first pitch slider, 0-1.
Then you bring in a guy following him. This 94 to 98 with a filthy slider.
So you got Jordan Leisure cut from the Luke Williams cloth. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Soft line drive to short. Handled just above the dirt by Colson Montgomery. Braves go down in order. We are through with 6. Braves lead the White Sox 1-0.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
When I smoke weed, I get lost in the music. I like to isolate each instrument. The rhythmic bass, the harmonies on the piano, the sticky melody.
Hey, careful, babe. There's someone crossing the street.
Sorry, I didn't see him there.
If you feel different, you drive different. Don't drive high. It's dangerous and illegal everywhere. A message from NHTSA and the Ad.com.
Hey, Braves fans, this is Chris Domino reminding you that Braves coverage starts 2 hours before every first pitch during the season on the radio home, the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan, and, of course, the Fan app.
Kyle Teal will lead off for the White Sox here in the top of the 7th inning. Braves with a 1-0 lead. Teal is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. You know, we're talking about the White Sox having a bobblehead day for Ken Griffey Jr. He spent less than half of a season with them on his Hall of Fame career. Pitches outside, 1-0 from Waldrip to Kyle Teal. Got me thinking, the Braves have had a host of big-name Hall of Famers in the organization over the years, going back a couple different locations, swing and a miss, 1-1, that spent a season or less than a season as it starts to drizzle a little bit here at the ballpark. 1-1 pitch outside, 2-1. So how about a Babe Ruth or a Cy Young bobblehead?
Actually, there was a Babe Ruth bobblehead.
Was there?
Yeah, years ago. It's a Boston Braves bobblehead.
Rogers Hornsby spent a year with the Braves. Ground ball to the right side. Teal grounds it to Olsen, tosses to Waldrip. I'm going to push your bobblehead knowledge and see if you can remember all of the promotions over the years.
Probably not.
How about a Lloyd James Wainer? That was Little Poison. 1941, played with the Braves. Of course, known for his time with the Pirates. Was there a Little Poison bobblehead? Pop top, foul territory, right side. I'm guessing there wasn't. Racing is Acuna into foul territory, and that one ends up in the first row, and so does Ronald end up in the screen.
So I'm trying to process who that even is.
Big Poison and Little Poison were the Wainer brothers, and they picked up the nickname when they were playing in Brooklyn one day. Lloyd Wainer was Little Poison. He's 5'9". His brother was Paul, was taller. And the way they picked up the nickname could only happen in Brooklyn. Pitches low and away, 1-1. They were walking down the street, and a guy speaking in a heavy Brooklyn accent points up and goes, "Look, there's Big Poison and there's Little Poison." Fouled straight back by Lenine Sosa, and it stuck.
Well, looking at the pictures you had up on your computer, I have zero clue. Other than that was probably in the 1920s or 30s or something like that.
This was a ways ago. Enos Slaughter played for the Braves in '59 in Milwaukee. Waldrip's 1-2 on the way. Tipped into the catcher's mitt, and they'll send it around the horn.
That splitter's been so good. If he can get to 2 strikes and these guys have no shot. It seems like a swing and miss every time with 2 strikes in the zone, so competitive. That's going to be one of the best pitches in the game for quite some time.
What do we got, 6 strikeouts now for him?
7.
I knew my scoreboard was a mess. First pitch in for a strike to Colson Montgomery.
All 7 on the split.
Pitch to Montgomery is pulled to the right side, handled by Olsen. He'll toss to Waldrip. Quick work of the Sox in this rainy 7th. Time for the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by the Warrior Alliance, going to bat for veterans and their families by helping them navigate success after military service. To learn more, go to the Warrior.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's your peanuts.
Nothing goes better with the crack of the bat than the crunch of Georgia peanuts. Power-packed with protein, essential nutrients, and great taste, Georgia peanuts are the all-star choice for affordability, sustainability, and nutrition. For recipes and fun facts, check out GApeanuts.com. That's GApeanuts.com. The perfectly powerful peanut is brought to you by the family farmers of the Georgia Peanut Commission.
Peanuts, get your peanuts.
Attention Braves fans, we have a major announcement. Tire Discounters is back as the tire retailer partner of the Braves. Here's their snazzy jingle.
Sorry to interrupt, but all of us at Tire Discounters are really excited because every time the Braves hit a homer, we're giving all the fans a great deal. Cash off on select tires and free alignments. And free oil changes. Okay, roll it. See store for details.
Hey, Braves fans. Some things just get better with time, like your love for the Braves and banking with Truist One Checking. It's checking for life, offering everyday essentials like no overdraft fees and a tap-to-pay debit card, and great extras you'll appreciate season after season, like automatic upgrades as your balances grow. Be ready every inning with Truist One Checking. It's life-ready checking that grows with you. Get Truist One Checking today. Truist Bank. Member FDIC.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Atlanta Braves and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves.
Hey everybody, Buck Bellew here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
1-0 Braves in the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher for the White Sox, Mike Vasil, the right-hander, 36 appearance, a 2.55 ERA. Set to face Michael Harris, who took him deep on Monday.
First pitch to Harris is a fastball lower quadrant of the strike zone for a strike, 0-1. Harris is 0 for 2 in this one. 36th appearance for Vasil. Lefties hitting nearly 30 points higher against him than righties, and the right-hander delivers. Chop to the right side. Sosa handles it from the back of the dirt. 1 down. He replaces Jordan Leisure, who worked 2/3 of an inning and struck out 1. That was in relief of Martin Perez, who worked 5 1/3.
They've been good, and Vasil's had a really good year. 81 1/3 innings, only 58 hits. 6-pitch mix. The sinker's 92 to 96. Sweeper, 4-seamer. The change is the best pitch he has. Curveball and cutter as well.
Ozzy at the plate, 0 for 2 tonight. Flips over to the left side, takes the first pitch up and away. Did you know the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? And that original hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves? 1-0 pitch is in for a strike. This is Barrett's favorite line. It's like a double play for your mouth. It's Louisiana hot. Bayou song. No runs, 4 hits and an error. A run on 3 hits and no errors for the Braves. 1-1 pitch pulled to the right side. A roller into the leather of Sosa. And he takes care of that one with ease. 2 down. All right, Sean, about time to get off the snide, huh? Done everything else well. Handling Hurst and Waldrip really well throughout a runner. Not trying to end a skid.
It would be nice. And you mentioned that 0 for 20 coming in. Now it's 0 for 22. Last 11 has now 1 for 36.
Ground out to short and a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Fastball for a strike, 0-1. 0-1. Ground ball is short. All three on the ground this inning. Montgomery's throw is true. It's a 1-2-3 frame. Worked by Mike Vassell. We're finished with 7 at Truist Park. Braves 1, White Sox nothing.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking. Now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
My name is Georgios Tsetis. I'm the co-founder of Nutrafol. My hair started thinning in my early 20s. I tried everything, and nothing was really working. So we created Nutrafol. Our hair growth supplements undergo clinical trials and have helped millions of men and women get visibly thicker and stronger hair in just 3 to 6 months.
Start your hair growth journey at Nutrafol.com. That's Nutrafol.com.
Want to pull off the season's freshest trends? You just need the right shoes. That's where Designer Shoe Warehouse comes in. Loving wide-leg jeans? Pair them with sleek, low-profile sneakers. Obsessed with the sheer trend? Try it with mesh flats. Feeling boho? Comfy sandals nail the whole free-spirited thing. Find on-trend shoes from the brands you love, like Birkenstock, Nike, Adidas, and more at DSW.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Top of the 8th inning over the White Sox. Pierce Johnson will be on the mound, replacing Hurston Waldrip. 50th game of the season for Pierce, 2.14 ERA. He's been fantastic over the last 23 games, 1 earned in 23 innings. Last time we saw him was on Sunday in Cleveland, through a shutout inning. Did walk 3 in that one.
Rain continues to fall here at Truist Park. It's just a bit of a, not even a drizzle. First pitch to Luis Robert Jr. is a fastball up from Pierce. And they count 1-0. It's enough to get the concourses wet and maybe pop out a couple of umbrellas. 1-0, swing and a miss by Robert, 1-1. Robert is 3 for 11 this series. Longest tenured White Sox. And swings and fouls one straight back to the bricks. 1-2.
All right, my weather report did not have it raining now. It was supposed to rain earlier and be clear now.
Robert wiped the barrel of the bat off, tried to clean it off for the 1-2. And misses upstairs 2-2. I would love to see the sports science episode and the difference of a batted ball off of a dry barrel versus a wet barrel.
You better square it up.
Here's the 2-2. Flipped into right field. Acuna jogs towards the line, and with those bright yellow spikes on, makes the catch on the side. 1 down.
And the worst part about it is the tendency to wipe your helmet off with your batting gloves. As soon as you get the batting gloves wet, then it feels bad on the bat. And now you have to find some pine tar, and it's just tough to play in.
Here's Andrew Benintendi. It almost looks like more of a mist than a rain right now. First pitch in for a strike to Benintendi. It's easier to say. It's less impactful when you're sitting inside, I've noticed. Pierce Johnson delivers the 0-1 from the stretch. Eventually. And that one just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It always looks harder to me on the TV.
Yeah?
And it doesn't feel like it's raining hard at all right now. Like you said, just a little mist, but the TV makes it look a little bit harder.
Here's the 1-1. Grounded foul. It's paused 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
Top Nick and Jay Chat. Here's the 1-2 from Pierce Johnson. Andrew Benintendi sends a sinking line drive to left field. Profar charges in and makes a two-handed catch on one that was either maybe that one was knuckling. It felt like it dove on him at the last minute.
Yeah, great read. And those hard liners are the hardest ones to read. Good jump, makes it look pretty easy. Catches about waist high.
Brings Brooks Baldwin to the plate. First pitch to Baldwin. In for his strike. I'm a little late on this. This is the Yanmar strike at the side inning. And unfortunately, Teresa Nowak, you will not be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar UTV. You can enter all season long at braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV. Be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of a season. Yanmar, built together, backed longer. Swing and a miss, and the count now 0-2. Runs on 4 hits for the White Sox, a run on 3 hits for the Braves. Check swing and poked back to the screen.
Not sure if that didn't hit the ground first.
Oh, is that right? Playing cricket out there?
Got a big-time smile from Brooks Baldwin.
Well, to start for Hurston Waldrip once again. 0-2 pitch, pulled foul to the right side. And as we come down the tail end of the season, start thinking about what's possible next year and how Hurston Waldrip would fit into the plans, stating the case, man.
I think all you have to do is look at the numbers. It's been really, really good, and feels like every single start gets better and better.
0-2 on the way. Pulled to the right side, foul. 7 shutout innings tonight for Hurston Waldrip. He struck out 7 and he walked 1.
It's so crazy when I go back and start looking at these numbers. 23 cutters in his last start, only 1 today. Just keeps mixing things up and getting better.
Low and in, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Baldwin 1 for 2. Well, when you have it, do you think he threw the 4-seamer more tonight?
He threw 15 4-seamers tonight.
1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Pierce Johnson makes quick work of the Sox in the bottom of the 8th inning. Braves pitching has been stupendous this evening. Johnson picking up where Waldrip left off. Bottom of the 8th. Braves 1, White Sox.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
It's time, Bulls Nation. South Florida football opens the season against Boise State on Thursday, August 28th at 5:30 p.m. Tickets are available for as low as $20.
Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
The official hotel partner of your Atlanta Braves, Omni Hotel at the Battery Atlanta, is more than just a stay. We're your clubhouse, where everyone knows your name. Book your stay at omnihotels.com/Battery Atlanta.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Second inning of work for Mike Vassell as we go to the home half of the 8th inning at Truist. Braves lead the White Sox 1-0. This is Nacho Alvarez at the plate. And Nacho looks at a first pitch strike, 0-1. Mentioned that Austin Riley's in Philly seeing a specialist with their fear could be a sports hernia. And if that's the case, he could be shut down for the year. And strike called, 0-2. So the opportunities for Nacho continue, at least for the time being, if not later. Austin had been out running the bases a couple of times throughout this homestand and expressed more discomfort when he was out there before the tarp covered the field yesterday. Hence the trip to Philly. 0-2 pitch. Low with the curveball. Actually, sweeper. 1-2 now, the count to Nacho. How do you think Nacho has shown over at third?
I like him. I think the biggest question mark was the bat. Could he hit a hard fastball? And
1-2 pitch, slowing away, 2-2.
I think he's shown that he can do that. He's contact oriented. We know that. And I think that you're judging him right now. Can he play second base?
Ball in that time. 3-2, excuse me.
Can he be a utility type player? If you need to spell somebody for a couple of months, can he do that? I think he can do that. He's proven that. This is a great test for him and a great time to get our eyes on him.
Ground ball the opposite way, and a seeing-eye single for Nacho Alvarez is his second hit of the game. Yeah, to follow up on that, how do you think he fits at second?
To me, second base is a whole lot easier than third base. I know that last year he was a little bit uncomfortable at second base, but I think you can make that adjustment pretty quick. Now, with Austin Riley playing third every day, if he's healthy, he's not going anywhere for a long, long time.
Right.
I think it's important for Nacho to make sure he's comfortable at the other positions as well.
Here's Nick Allen. He is 0 for 2. Remember, the Braves picked up Jake Fraley off waivers from the Reds. First pitch to try to bunt. That one came right in on him and fouled back all the way about 30 rows up over the screen. Lost the helmet. And so Nick Allen will put the helmet back on. Watching the television replay, the ball was right on his fingertips.
If that did not hit his fingertips, I'd be shocked. Kind of wrapped the thumb and the pointer finger a little bit too far around the bat, and he's back in there.
Get back to that in a second, but Fraley will be slated to join the Braves after the off day tomorrow, and the corresponding roster move still to come. It's the second time Nick's tried to put down a bunt in this game. He's one of the best in the National League at it. He's got 8 sacrifices on the season, and he's had a couple of tough pitches to do so.
You had a sinker running in on the hands. That's challenging. A fastball up in the zone.
That bunt is fouled off the plate and handled behind it by Teal. Foul ball.
And I feel like right now, as far as him sack bunting, I like the idea, but he has to stay in the box. It feels like he's running out of the box a little bit instead of catching the ball with the bat right now.
So 0-2. Besides a cookie, what kind of pitch did you like to bunt?
A cookie.
That's it.
I'll never forget trying to bunt Mariano Rivera's cutter.
Good luck.
Yep, hang in there.
0-2, he's squaring again, and he missed it and throw it down to first. But Nacho got back to the bag. A strikeout for Nick Allen. They kept the bunt sign on with 2 strikes against him.
And I wonder if that wasn't Nick just trying to get the butt down. A lot of times in that situation, you don't get it done. You want to prove that you can't get that done, and ends up chasing a pitch off the plate.
1 on, 1 out, and Jerkson Profar got off to a red-hot start in the series, but 0 for 3 tonight. Called strike at the top of the zone, and inside, 0-1 to Jerkson. Ground out to second, a strikeout looking, and a flyout. What a comeback yesterday for the Braves, and 11-10 final. Pitch is low. Braves are the only team with 2 comebacks of 6 runs or more this season.
And they've come back in 6 of their last 8 wins as well.
Meanwhile, 17 and 28 in 1-run games. It's a 1-run lead for Atlanta. Raisel Iglesias is up in the Braves bullpen. One down. Insurance would be nice. Ground ball right side. Flag down by Sosa on the run. And from shallow right, he's able to take care of Profar. 2 down. Nacho Alvarez advances to second. And that looks like it'll be the end of the line for Vassell. With the left-handed hitting Olsen due up, and he'll hand the ball off to the former Princeton Tiger Will Venable and send us away for a call to the bullpen with the Braves on top 1-0.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you, the Gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
The countdown is on. South Florida football storms into Raymond James Stadium in just days. Season tickets start at just $135. Your all-access pass to the entire
way home. Be a part of Chuck and Chernoff weekdays 2 to 6 on 680 The Fan. Or tell your smart speaker to play 680 The Fan.
Brandon Eisert, the lefty, will be the 4th pitcher of the day for the White Sox. A 4-pitch mix. A lot of slider change-ups. The 4-seamer sits about 90. He's got a sinker as well. We saw him on Monday in Game 1 through an inning. Shutout baseball, punched out 1.
You got Acuna, Baldwin, and Ozuna in that inning, and he drops down and misses away to Matt Olsen on the first offering, 1-0.
This would be a huge out-on run.
1-0 Atlanta. The pitch, swing and a miss. Tied him up inside, 1-1. Matt came in off of a 4-hit night last night, at 7 for 10 in the series entering this evening. 0 for 3 here in the series finale. 1-1 is popped up into the seats on the left side. You like that one?
And that's the one you want back. 88 right down the middle. The problem is, you know, the scouting report says a lot of slider changeups. He saw 2 sliders the first 2, makes that fastball a little bit firmer.
Olsen taking his time. Mentioned he's dealing with a bad wheel. Eisert checks a runner at second twice. Comes home with the 1-2. Now misses low and away with a slider. Nacho Alvarez with the leadoff single. Advances second on Profar's ground out. Described as a sore toe for Matt Olsen. 2-2 pitch. Out of play down the left field line and into the seats. Braves looking for a series win against the White Sox. They came in red hot, dropped the first game in a shootout, came from behind last night. Braves winners of 6 of 7. 2-2. Soft line drive into center field. Roberts sliding catch on that sinking line drive. Went feet first to make the grab, and Braves failed to add on. We go to the 9th, nursing a 1.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you, the Gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
We just kind of knew from the beginning that we were family.
They showcased a sense of love that I never had before. I mean, he's not only my parent, like he's like my best friend.
At the end of the day, it's all been worth it. I wouldn't change a thing about our lives.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
A summer evening is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of bold refreshment.
Give me a river, give me a dew, give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
So, Kenneth S. Nugent, PC, Attorneys at Law, 1355 Peachtree Street Northeast, Suite 1000, Atlanta, Georgia, 30309.
You won't be able to get through the football season unless you catch the latest news while you work. Lock in Cellini and Domino every weekday from 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan or the Fan app.
The one-run game here at Truist Park. Braves up 1-0 in the bottom, or top of the ninth, I should say. Bryce Iglesias on attempting his 21st save of the year. 55 games. The ERA is under 4. Now we've seen him 6 of the last 8 days. Pitched yesterday's shutout inning. He's converted each of his last 9 saves.
Braves lead it 1-0. The White Sox over the course of this season have not won a single game when trailing after 8 innings. They are 0-67. And the first pitch to Edgar Carroll, who's pinch hitting, is fouled straight back. 0-1 to Carroll. Shares catching duties on this White Sox team with Kyle Teal. Second offering, Carroll's soared. Just a half swing and 95 up in the zone.
And you always wonder about guys pitching this much, but Rysel loves to throw every single day if he can, and he's been highly efficient as well recently. That helps. You wonder if there might be command issues or...
0-2. Popped up left side. Nacho's got a long run to try and get towards the tarp. At the tarp, and he runs right into it. The ball ends up in the seats.
Yeah, you worry about command issues or diminished stuff in velocity, and Rysel will tell you every day he goes out there, he gets better, and it feels like that's the truth.
Dealing with Carroll, who was 1 for 3 last night. 0-2 on the way. Ground ball to the right side. Ozzie backhand throws off balance. A one-hopper to Olsen, and that's good for the first out of the inning. Felt like Ozzie probably had time to plant, turn, and throw.
Ozzie works on that play every single day, and I think with the wet ball, it's a little bit easier just to make sure that you can one-hop that over there instead of airmailing it. Probably could have set his feet, but made a nice throw.
8 combined hits and 1 run in this game, and Mike Tauchman sends a high fly ball to right field on the first pitch. Acuna to the track, turns around and makes the catch. Well, put a scare into the crowd tonight. 375 to the power alley. That one hit about 365. And 2 down for Miguel Vargas. White Sox are 9-28 in 1-run games. Braves 17-28. And Iglesias trying to nail this down to send the Braves to their 7th win in 8 games. Vargas swings at the first and pops it into the seats. And that's with the Mets slated to be in town over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Day off tomorrow come at the perfect time for Matt Olson. Can rest that toe. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. 95-mile-an-hour fastball, and the Braves a strike away from a series win against the White Sox. Iglesias bends down to grab some dirt. Rubs his fingers dry, looks in for the sign. Here's the line and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three on Vargas. Iglesias nails it down, and the Braves take the series with a 1-0 final. After a couple of shootouts, pitching rules the day tonight. And Raisel Iglesias finishes it off. Braves 1, White Sox nothing. We'll give you the totals right after this.
Want to earn a deal on the entire Toyota lineup at the national sales event? Then do as I say. Great job. You just earned a deal. Get $500 in bonus lease cash on a new 2025 Toyota Tacoma. Offer valid through September 2nd, 2025. Offer entitles $500 bonus lease cash on the lease of a new and untitled 2025 Toyota Tacoma vehicle. Bonus cash may be used only toward down payment or capitalized cost reduction on the new vehicle. See dealer for details.
Hi there! I'm a four-leaf clover. You know, the lucky thing you used to look for. But now, with Lucky 7 scratchers from the Georgia Lottery, nobody wants me anymore.
There's a reason nobody picks you, dude. It's because I'm luckier.
Whatever, horseshoe. Shouldn't you be clomping down the street or something?
Shouldn't you be covered in weed spray?
This is my radio commercial.
For things not as lucky as
They're all the luck you need. Win up to $2 million with the Lucky 7 scratchers from the Georgia Lottery.
Hey, Braves fans, summer is officially here, and you know what that means. Bugs, termites, mosquitoes, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Aero Exterminators to keep your...
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah, I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go.
Hey, Braves fans, summer is officially here, and you know what that means. Bugs, termites, mosquitoes, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Aero Exterminators to keep your home pest-free inside and out. Aero protects homes and businesses and is the official pest control provider of Truist Park and the Braves, so you know you're getting the best from the best. To set up a free pest inspection, call 888-GO-AERO or visit aeroexterminators.com.
Get ready to fall in love, but this time with my home island of Curacao. Hi, I'm Ozzy Albies, second baseman from the Atlanta Braves, and Curacao is where my story began. It's where the vibe is full of color and life, where our culture shines with European and Caribbean flair, and where you're bound to find a new adventure or some much-needed time to relax. It's the start of my story, and it could be the next part of yours. Visit Curacao and...
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The Gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Are you ready to round the bases with Base Balderdash? Today's phrase is climbing the ladder. Do you know what it means? Climbing the ladder. When a pitcher delivers a series of pitches out of the strike zone, each higher than the last, trying to get the batter to chase them.
How about climbing the ladder there at 95 to get the swing and miss?
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
A summer evening is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the Dew.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out.
Even better, there is, and it's called the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. Perfectly blending zesty peppers, tangy vinegar, and salty salt. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce makes curly fries into curl your toes fries, and every plate of nachos into nacho heck yeah. Only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
There's a tidal wave of clean car happiness sweeping across Braves country. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is your go-to car wash destination for a game day ready ride. Experience Major League Clean at Tidal Wave, the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves. Stay clean car happy all season long with membership discounts, exclusive giveaways, and more. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for details.
My car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Don't miss an incredible lineup of Braves giveaways this season, including bobbleheads, collectibles, and a replica jersey. Visit Braves.com/promos to see them all.
Hey, Braves fans, don't get tricked into following the baseball season or the Atlanta sports scene anywhere else. Listen to Cellini and Domino weekdays 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan.
Braves win this one 1-0. They take the series from the White Sox. It's the first 1-0 win for Atlanta since August of 24, an extra inning game against the Giants. Ben and Joe will be back in the booth on Friday for our next broadcast when the Braves take on the New York Mets at Truist Park here in Atlanta, Georgia. Braves Radio Network coverage begins at 6 Eastern, 5 Central. First pitch follows at 7:15 Eastern. Nolan McLean is scheduled to get the start, the rookie for the Mets. He's 1-0 on this season, hasn't allowed an earned run. And the Braves counter with southpaw Joey Wentz, 4-3, 4.72 ERA. A fun series. Braves take the series. They win another one. In fact, that's 10 wins in 12 games for Atlanta, 4 straight series wins. So for Joe Virgin and Chris Thames, also for Nick Green and producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Tom Hart saying so long from Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia. Nick, great working with you. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can get home early tonight. It's going to feel good.
Drive safe, my friend. Once again, your final score, Braves 1, White Sox nothing. And now it's time for the Hyundai Postgame Show with Barrett Sallee.
Thank you very much, Tom. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game, and it was the only run of the game. Ozzy Albies ground ball up the middle was booted by Colson Montgomery. Marcell Ozuna scored, and it was all that she wrote. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta. Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. Don't move, because the Hyundai Postgame Show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
Swing into action this baseball season with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. The app is simple. Pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code BRAVES to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code BRAVES on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. Prize Picks, Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Spoiler alert. A 2-word warning that we're about to ruin the end. But sometimes, spoilers can be worthwhile. And so, we designed the Lexus NX to reveal many things. Like taking the mystery out of how close you are between parking space lines. Or the time you'll arrive at your dinner reservation. Technology designed to remove surprise endings. It's just a better story that way. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Hi there! I'm a 4-leaf clover. You know, the lucky thing you used to look for. But now, with Lucky 7 scratchers from the Georgia Lottery, nobody wants me anymore.
There's a reason nobody picks you, dude. It's because I'm luckier.
Whatever, horseshoe. Shouldn't you be clomping down the street or something?
Shouldn't you be covered in weed spray?
This is my radio commercial.
For things not as lucky as
They're all the luck you need. Win up to $2 million with the Lucky 7 scratchers from the Georgia Lottery.
When the game's on the line, making the right call can be the difference between winning or losing. Right, Blooper? Making the right call after you've been injured is no different. For more than 25 years, injured people have made the right call to John Foy & Associates after an accident. Why? Because they know we fight to get you everything you deserve, and we don't stop fighting until you get the most money possible. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Cobb County is Atlanta's sweet spot at home of the Atlanta Braves. Cobb Travel and Tourism is your insider's guide to all there is to see and do in the area. For more information, visit travelcobb.org.
Hey fans, don't miss a pitch, double play, or game-winning home run. Because life's best moments deserve crystal clear vision at Marietta Eye Clinic. Our 35 award-winning doctors cover everything from kids' eye exams to advanced surgeries with the latest technology. Our new Johns Creek Clinic and Surgery Center are open, and Cartersville is on the way, bringing you 14 convenient Atlanta area locations. With easy online scheduling, expert care is just a click away. Book now at MariettaEye.com. Marietta Eye Clinic. Your vision, our priority.
Braves fans, this is Mike Morgan, founder and CEO of 13 Heroes. Like you, I was devastated when tragedy struck in 2021, killing 13 U.S. service members in Afghanistan. From then, I immediately founded 13 Heroes for a way to give back to the families who lost their loved ones. 13 Heroes is a premium, award-winning line of spirits with the purest and smoothest liquid on the market. Please help turn tragedy into legacy by picking up a bottle of 13 Heroes at your local bottle shop or visit 13heroes.com. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Fall's coming fast, Braves country, and deer season's right behind it. Whether you're learning a new lease, planning a public land trip, or headed to deer camp like you have for years, the OnX Hunt app is your ticket to a better hunt. See public and private boundaries, drop trail cam and tree stand waypoints, map access routes and road systems, and share it all with your hunt crew. Even with no cell service, OnX shows all of your content, boundaries, and your exact GPS location. Download the OnX Hunt app from your app store and get after your best fall yet.
Hey everybody, Buck Bellew here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7.
Another ball game is in the books, and we've got it all covered. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Braves Radio Network. All the highlights, news, and audio from today's game is on the way. All driven by your local Hyundai dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com.
On one tag beat towards right field, head to the wall, and it's gonna get out of here. 3-run homer by Ozuna, the opposite way.
Now live from the Battery Atlanta at Truist Park. It's time for the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Welcome into the Braves Radio Network studios here in the Battery, Atlanta. Barrett Sallee recapping the Braves' 1-0 win over the Chicago White Sox. They get the series win, their 4th straight series win as they look to claw their way back into the wild card race. And the first 2 games of this series were just wild, high-scoring affairs. So naturally, the last one is a 1-0 pitchers duel. Fans got a treat as Hurston Waldrip was nails yet again. He went 7 innings, gave up 4 hits, did not allow an earned run. His ERA for the season now down to 0.73. Let's get to the highlights, and quite honestly, there aren't that many of them. Bottom of the 4th, No score. Storm clouds, they're looming after a Marcell Ozuna double. Ozzy Albies steps up against Martin Perez with 2 down, looking to get the Braves on top.
Marcell Ozuna 90 feet away from the lead. Tapper up the middle. Montgomery ranges to his left. Scoops, couldn't pick it up. Drops it on the dirt. Just his 5th error of the season, and it brings home Ozuna. Braves lead at 1-0.
Hurston Waldrip, like I said, was straight dealing tonight. He was dazzling yet again. His final line, 7 innings, 4 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and these 7 strikeouts.
Here's the line on the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Chased that one off the plate. Went back-to-back splitters, and that was an efficient 2nd inning for Hurston Waldrip. 0-2. Swing and a miss. That was a splitter. Here's the line and the payoff. And the lefty takes strike 3 at the top of the zone. Waldrip delivers the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the splitter. A bevy of them. 1-2. Swing and a miss. There's the splitter. And it's the 3rd consecutive strikeout for Hurston Waldrip. He's been attending with a swing and a miss on an 86-mile-an-hour split finger. Waldrip's 1-2 on the way. Tipped into the catcher's mitt, and they'll send it around the horn.
We're going to skip ahead all the way to the top of the 9th. Raisel Iglesias on yet again for the save. He's facing Miguel Vargas with 2 outs and nobody on.
Rubs his fingers dry, looks in for the sign. Here's the line and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Vargas. Iglesias nails it down, and the Braves take the series with a 1-0 final. After a couple of shootouts, pitching rules the day tonight. And Raisel Iglesias finishes it off. Braves 1, White Sox 0.
Hurston Waldrip gets the win. He's 4-0 in 4 appearances this season. Martin Perez gets the loss for the White Sox. He's 1-3. Raisel Iglesias, another save, his 21st of the season. Hey, fans, there's never been a better time to test drive that Hyundai that you've always wanted. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. We'll take a break. When we come back, you'll hear from Hurston Waldrip. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Napa has the parts and the expertise to help your business stay ahead of the game. That's why Napa is a proud partner of the 2025 Atlanta Braves. 2 legends driven to win from the field to the open road. While Napa is powering fleets and garages across the country, the Braves are delivering pennants, MVPs, and championships. So no matter the size of your business, Napa are the pros that know how to keep you moving at full speed.
When you're looking for leading cardiac treatment, look to Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with 5 emergency cardiac care centers, so we're here when you need us most. We lead with more than 55 locations in Georgia. That means we're always in the heart of your neighborhood. We lead with clarity, because clear direction is better when it comes to understanding every step of your treatment. Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with heart.
Oh, hey. Hey, thanks for meeting me here. It's just, you're my only lawyer friend, and I need your professional opinion. Do you see that brand new Hyundai Tucson out there? That's all I paid for it.
Let me get back to you on that. Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. At the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Lease a Hyundai Tucson for $259 a month, or get 2.99% APR, or $1,750 bonus cash. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. Offers end September 2nd. Call 813-867-0006 for complete offer details.
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is lit by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. Bring the heat.
Hey, Braves fans, it's Ben Ingram for Emory Healthcare. If you're like me, you get the day going in a hurry with a lot to get done. But what if a nagging joint pain or sports injury is holding you back? Go to Emory Orthopedics. With multiple clinic locations across Metro Atlanta and 1 in Flowery Branch, you'll find the expert care you need. Emory is also home to the only dedicated hospital in